Do you two feel that you let Micah down because you didn't hear what he was saying to you? I mean, just to be honest, do you blame yourself for not hearing him say somebody's trying to kill me? I mean, did you
In a
think it
lot of
was
ways,
delusional? What did you think?
I truly thought that he was having maybe symptoms of paranoia and schizophrenia, maybe. He just starts talking about being kidnapped and taken hostage and having a gun held to his head and was lucky to get out alive, and now he knows they're coming to get him. And my first thought was, well, if that's true, why aren't you at the police station right now talking to him?
It sounded like something out of a movie, you thought.
Yeah.
This was too dramatic.
Yeah. One of the things that occurred to me when this first started, I'm afraid for my life, and he's always looking over his shoulder and saying, is that person, is that somebody in that car over there? Are they following us? Is that is so dramatically different from who he was that something was going on, drugs or some mental illness.
Or both.
He said that he had a gun held to his head.
He told us that story.
And he told you that happened where?
He told us it happened in an orchard.
He told you it happened in an orchard.
That he was taken, and he told us that there had been zip ties put on him, and he had been taken to an orchard, and that gun had been held to his head. And if I recall correctly, he said they'd taken his shoes, whoever it was had taken his shoes away from him, and he had to walk back to, where he could make a phone call without his shoes on. And we thought, that sounds like something in a movie or, something we would have seen on a HBO special or something.
Well, he told us who it was from the beginning. I didn't, not until later when somebody else brought up the same name did I make a connection and say, oh, Mike was telling me.
And that's alleged to be the MO of this Matt Queen that's now arrested and charged.
Right, that's what his charges are.
There are 3 other individuals who have come forward, and we're eternally grateful to them because they came forward with essentially the same story.
Here's a statement from District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer. The Kern County District Attorney's Office has filed first-degree murder charges against Matthew Queen for the death of Micah Holzenbake. Matthew Queen is also charged with weapons violations and assault charges related to several other victims. Well, the charges against Baylee and Matthew regarding your son Micah, count 1 is first-degree murder, count 2 is conspiracy to commit murder, count 3 is torture, count 4 is conspiracy to commit torture, and then count 5 is kidnapping. Matthew Queen pled not guilty to the charges. Now, obviously, y'all don't believe that she had anything to do with it.
No. I think early on, there was a lot of shock and a lot of, obviously, pain. And I withdrew from most everybody, never because I felt like there was any connection to Jane Jane didn't do this. So it was more a reaction to, oh, now I have a clearer picture of probably what happened.
I felt like, I had let this happen to my daughter. And, I'm like, oh my God, Cheryl must think, I'm a horrible mom. And, for Baylee to do something like this. And it's just really hard. We haven't really had a conversation about it. I would imagine how I would feel if someone participated in Baylee's death.
How would you feel?
I would feel surprised and angry and hurt, and they're supposed to be friends.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.